Evening, y'all. Christy here. It is Tuesday, November 8th, 2022. I am hopping on and doing my daily accountability check-in. I know I said I was going to have this posted this afternoon, but today was a little bit rough for me and it was very challenging. And talk about mental toughness. I had to dig deep for today. I just wasn't feeling it. I was able to do my first workout this morning around 7:30, and that consisted of an outdoor walk, which was fine. And I came back home, ate some breakfast, and started doing a little bit of work and read my book, read my 10 pages, and then I was getting ready to go to the gym. And this was probably about 11:30, and I just started feeling really bad, very super nauseous, really weak, kind of clammy. And I was like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to push through this. My inner voice, which, the program calls it your B voice, was saying, oh, you don't feel good. You're too sick. You should stay home. You should go in bed. And I'm not lying. I really, 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 really wanted to do that because and my head was pounding. So I was trying to come up with every excuse not to walk out the door, which was extremely hard. And finally just said, you know what, forget it. I'll just have to push through it. I have to. I have to get that second workout in. But, on the drive over there, it's only like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, depending on how fast I drive, which those of you who know me, I tend to have a lead foot. So maybe it was like 10 minutes max that it took me to get to the gym. And I sat in the parking lot for a couple minutes, just kind of taking some deep breaths because I really thought I was going to lose it because I started drinking some water. And the last thing you want to do when you feel nauseous is chug water. So I'm really struggling with my water today. I've still got 3 more glasses until I hit my gallon, but I just haven't. It's just been one of those days. It was rough. I just was dragging, and it's day 22. I don't feel bad. I don't know if I'm trying to fight something off or it's just, just one of those days. But I'm not gonna. Honestly, it was rough. It was a rough day, and I had pushed through that workout, and there was a few times I thought I was gonna just hurl everywhere and then be embarrassed because I did that. But I had to deep breathe through the whole workout, all 45 minutes of it. And, I still pushed myself, but not too much because I didn't want to, lose my lunch. And probably about the last 5 minutes, I started getting some color back into my face, and my head didn't hurt as bad. And so as I was finishing up, I just went ahead and stopped right there at the gym. It has its own little smoothie place inside it. And I was like, I needed to grab something because I figured I was going to be too weak, after doing the workout and driving home. So, I got a protein shake. And I slowly sipped on it because I still, like I said, wasn't feeling 100%. And, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes later, after getting half of the protein shake down, I started to feel better. And, I wasn't as nauseous and I wasn't as weak. So, it was a close call for me today. It was very rough. Talk about mental toughness. I had to find it today because I so wanted to quit and just lay in bed. But then I thought about it, and if I skipped that one workout, I was going to have to go back to day 1, and I just couldn't do it. I could not give in and go back to day 1. There's no possible way I wanted to do that. I'm already 22 days in. Starting back at day 1 is just, I couldn't. So I pushed through it. So I'm proud of that. It wasn't easy. I felt awful. I'm feeling a little tired right now, but I've been able to, do some work on the computer, which earlier I couldn't because my head was hurting so bad. So I was able to catch up on some work stuff and knock out some funnels and some training. So that was good. But like I said, the only thing I have left on accomplishing my 5 critical tasks is just that last little bit of water, which, you know, I have till midnight to do. But like I said, it's just, you know, chugging water right now still, it doesn't seem like it's my favorite thing to do right now. But I'll get through it. I know I will, and I'll finish all 5 of my critical tasks. After this video, I'll go ahead and do my 5 affirmations to my 5 different people. But, you know, I really tried to get on earlier, but I really had no color in my face. It was like pale white, and I just felt like I was clammy, and I couldn't get, I was cold but hot at the same time, and it was just not pretty. It would not have been pretty on camera. Not that I care, but I don't know if I could have put enough content together or words together to even make sense, because it was not good earlier. But I'm glad I'm feeling better, just a little tired. You know, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go through these peaks and these valleys as I continue on. You know, I've got, what, 53 more days left, which seems like forever, but, you know, 22 days has actually gone by. Some days are easier than others, and today was definitely not one of those days. Pretty rough for me. So I persevered. I put on my big girl panties, and I pushed through it. I made excuses. I tried to bargain with myself, but I decided to go for it. Like I said, I'm all in, and I'm not going back to day one. I refuse to go back to day one. I don't want to start all over again, you know. And I'm going to do this challenge right. I mean, technically, nobody's holding me accountable. It's all about on an honesty system. I mean, I do have a coach. You know, I did, you know, download the app, and I have a community, a team that I'm with, and I do have a coach, Coach Q. Shout out to you. You're awesome. He always has something positive to say, great words of encouragement. So, you know, I enjoy listening to his speeches or his little check-ins with us each day. So, you know, I appreciate it, Coach Q. But I'm going to go ahead and end this post with my quote for today. It is by Albert Einstein. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. And that's exactly how I felt today. In order to stay on this 75 hard bicycle, I had to keep moving. I had to slow pedal, but I moved, and I kept moving, because if I did not, I was going to fall off. And I probably would have cried, because I don't want to go back to day one. So, you know, I just want to let you guys know you can do it. You know, it's not easy, especially when you feel horrible, but you can do it. You just got to dig deep and find it somewhere, because I don't know where I found it, because I couldn't see it at first, but I got in my car and just drove and got out and walked in the gym and said, here I am. So I got to do it. And that's what I did. So remember, I believe in you. You can do it. You're great. Become a champion. You matter. You're important. And delete regrets, hit reset, and unleash your new mindset. Hopefully tomorrow I won't feel bad, and I'll have my video posted in the afternoon. Got 3 more glasses of water to do, my 5 affirmations, and it's going to be a win for me. I know it. It's not a pretty win, but it's a win. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.